Alright, my first live stream may now commence. I doubt anyone's going to be watching, but oh well. So, I ordered this Julianne at Christmas last year. She's a DC Limited. I've taped off my address so no one can see where I live, but other than that, this box has not been touched since it arrived to me about an hour ago. Forgive the shaky camera. I don't have a proper tripod at the moment. So, outer box, it looks like the inner box is upside down. So we're going to well, the top of the inner box got stuck. Let's see. And there it is. Top of the inner box, the big DC logo. Okay. So, it's got a lovely pink little sleeve. Sure he's in focus. Looks like just, we'll toss that over there. So this is the first DC box, or DC doll, I've ordered from DC directly. This looks like their cleaning sponge. They apparently give these with all of their new dolls to clean off the resin. And then here she is in her pouch. You can see that there's some contamination. I don't know how that got in there, but this is her little bag. There's the opening for it. It is a pouch, kind of like a big doll sleeping bag. And she's taped to the inside of it. Whoop, dropped something. She is taped to the inside of it. And there she is. There is the bag. I don't believe there is anything left inside of it. Nope, there's nothing in there. It's a very plush bag. So it's a very, very nice bag. There she is. You can see her face through the packaging. Real quick, let's see what else was in here. So we've got some eye putty to stick her eyes. Oh, go away. We've got some eye putty to stick her eyes in with, as well as, looks like, the certificate of authenticity. And a little bit of sandpaper in there. This is folded in a way that I don't want to rip the envelope getting it out. There we go. So there is her certificate. And there's her little DC card. It's a fairly sturdy metal. There's nothing else left in there. Okay. Now let's get to the doll herself. I do believe this little package that fell out is her horns. Okay. Where to begin? She is fairly well packaged. I don't feel like I'll be cutting her at any time while I'm cutting through her packaging, so that's certainly a good thing. I'm going to put this down there. There goes her outer layer. And there she is. I'll put those in the box for now. And because she's white on white, oops, she's stuck. I'm going to slip her pillow under so she can be seen properly. So here are her random eyes. They gave me a gray pair, and there's even more eye putty in there with them, so they gave me quite a bit of eye putty, probably much more than is necessary, but she's got a nice pair of gray stock eyes. And she has a face shield, even though I didn't get her with a face up, so we'll just slip that right off of her. It's nice heavy-duty plastic, doesn't feel like it'll squish or warp, so if she had come with a face up, that's pretty gonna protect her very well. She is a little bit jangly from being in the package. I'll just slip this right off of her. Boop. There we go. Here she is. All her foofy glory. Here's what she looks like from behind. Got her nice little skeletal abdomen, and then her DC logo on the back of her head cap. And her adorable little elf ears, probably 90% of the reason I bought her, to be honest. So there is her face and her dainty little hands. This one's and it looks like her hooves are a separate piece to her ankle joint. So they don't have much articulation, but they are separate pieces from the ankle joint. And there's the articulation for her tail. It doesn't go around too much. It is a fairly stagnant tail. And then we'll open her horns and get a look at her complete. And there they are, extra magnets and all. So I do believe the extra magnets are to go in a wig or under a wig, so that you have definition between the scalp. That way they don't get in the way. But since I don't have a wig for her right now, I don't have a use for the extras, so for now I'll just go to the side. but she came with quite a few extra magnets. And they are quite strong. And then here she is, horns and all. So, upon first look, she does look like she's going to have some difficulty standing on her own. But she is nicely flexible. Her head is a little weighted, especially with those horns, so she's likely going to need some serious sweighting to stand up properly. But with a good doll stand, you can see her there's the inside of her head and her head back. Might as well see what these babies look like inside of her. There she is with her default gray eyes, or at least one of them. Obviously she's got no mouth, so she's going to need to get one, but all in all, I think she is a fairly neat little doll. With the magnets being removable, you're able to put just about any wig on her you want. They are a very odd shape. They kind of look like flexing arms, but they magnetize to her head fairly well. Just wiggling her about a bit doesn't get them falling off, so that's good. Her arms are a little bit janky. They like to snap. I suppose the proper term for that is snappy. So they will definitely need to be wired and sweighted in order to hold a pose if you plan on moving her too much. I'd likely recommend removing this extra joint here to increase posability on her hands, since they don't have too much of a range of movement with it. Let's try and turn it. Yeah, they're pretty stiff. But yeah, she's a highly detailed, neat little demon girl. And I hope there she is. I'll stick you back on, and there she is. Alright, so I think that's going to be all for now. I do have a backup pair of shoes for her that I've had for a while, so I'll likely live stream changing her hoofs onto those heels. And then I've been trying to get my workstation set up so I can live stream some face-ups, so she will probably be my first victim for that. Alright, so to anyone who's watching, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.